Hello friends, welcome back. I am here with another useful tip on Houdini. Without further ado, let's see what is it. Let's start with file node. Select your geometry. I have selected this Icelandic rock IFBX. I have downloaded it from Megascan. So let's start with it. Now you can see this is very huge, 250 meters. So I will resize it, add a transform node and make uniform scale to 0.01. Now it is of real world size. Okay, now I will add some textures on it. So I will add material node. Here there is no option, but I will go to subcontext and add a material network and dive inside. Now add a principal shader. This is a older version of our material X, or you can say default shader of Houdini. It is much simpler to use with Houdini. You can directly apply textures and shaders to your object with it. Now start adding textures. First of all, go to textures tab and use base color. Now select your base color texture and then roughness. Now select your roughness texture and then go below and use reactivity for the scalar texture. Now go below. There is another option for occlusion. Here you can place ambient occlusion. Now go to bump and normals. I will use normal map. You can also use bump. Select your normal texture or normal map and go to displacement tab. Now select enable texture displacement and select your displacement texture. I have added almost useful textures for texturing our islandic rock. Now go to surface tab. Here change the base color to fully white and you can reduce or increase its roughness, but I will change it later. Now go back. Now select your material. Go to shop, magnet and select your principal shader. Now you can see in the viewport our texture has been applied and it is looking very nice. But most useful tips comes from here. If you go to render view, there is a scene view and drop camera option. I have not yet selected the camera, so I will create a camera and then go back to render view and I will select my object camera 1. If I render directly, you can see out mantra IVR which is not available. So I will stop this. Now I will go to render, create render node and select Karma. Now you can see on the right side, here is Karma viewport. Just click on it. It will open a new window for our Karma viewport. You can see here all the options are available, which are available in Solaris. So I will increase window size and first check it with Karma CPU. You can see it is rendering, but it is looking much more blackish because there is no light available. So I will go back, go to object and create an environment light and I will select HDRI, default HDRI, first one, Kiaran Home. Now I will go back to Karma. You can see it is looking very nice. And you can also use here Karma XPU. You can select your camera and also change its rendering into XPU parameter. You can see it is looking very shiny. So I will reduce its specularity or increase its roughness. So I will minimize and go to soft context, and in the material network select principal shader or increase its roughness to 0.75. Now go back and check. Now you can see it's very rough. So I will increase some specularity. I will make it as a floating window to check directly 0.5. Now it is more shiny, so I will increase roughness 6.5 will be better. Now you can see it is looking very nice. So by this method, you can directly apply texture and check your scene, which is most useful without using Solaris. Although Solaris is very good, but it is very complex to prepare your scene fully. So it is a better option for the scene preview. Its rendering is also very fast. So you can use it without going to Solaris context. So how was the tip? So how did you like this tip? Even by me, please tell me by commenting. I will meet you in next tutorial. Till then, goodbye.